Welcome to PetesGuide. This is Metric Monday. In a previous video, I figured out what hole size these M6 T-nuts need for the barrel portion. But it turns out there are multiple drill bits needed for installing these. The obvious one is the barrel section. For softwoods, the tangs, spurs, I'd love to know what the official name for these is. Softwood doesn't need any special treatment for these because they will bite into softwood, but hardwood will split. So for hardwood you will need to pre-drill these, but that's another video. Multiple reasons why that's another video. But if you want to countersink these, counterbore, because that's flat. Yes, if you want to mount these flush with the surface of the wood, you will need something like a Forstner bit. I don't think a spade bit will do it. I think it will probably leave too much of a hole in the center without letting you align things right. So, and it turns out it's more than just 3 different drill bits that you need to install these.
The temperature is now 75 degrees.
Thank you, Alexa. And yes, I know I've got Alexa set to Fahrenheit. Actually, I have 2 Alexas, one set to Fahrenheit, one set to Celsius. And that's part of the way I'm teaching myself how to go metric, but that's another video. So anyway, it's not just 3 drill bit sizes. I need one for the bore, one for the tangs, one for the counterbore. But I'll also need a depth stop for a Forstner bit, because I'm just doing this by eye. I'm just test fitting these and seeing what the depth needs to be by feel. But then that's kind of a complex thing in its own, because doing a depth stop with Forstner bits is kind of rare. And so the next thing I did is I drilled in this 2x4 with this, I don't know if this is the right size. We'll figure that out in a future video. This is a 19 millimeter Forstner bit, and that's the measurement across the width that I measured with calipers. And it's a tight fit, and the problem with it being a tight fit is that because when I drilled the through hole for the barrel, that doesn't, it's not concentric. These 2 holes are not concentric. So when I hammer this down, it's off center and it's not going to sit flush because the hole isn't large enough. It's not large enough because it's off center, and it's probably not large enough. So I probably need to go up a 0.5 millimeter or a millimeter. I'm betting I can't find Forstner bits in 0.5 millimeter increments, at least at 19 to 20 millimeters in size. So this is obviously going to be several videos to figure out the full set of tools needed to install M6 T-nuts. And that's not even counting the brad point T-nuts that get screwed or nailed in via those holes. So this is why I'm doing this series, because I want to find all the combinations of tools needed to install all of the M6 fasteners. And from there, we'll start to simplify things. This is PetesGuide, closing down.